Hello and welcome to Geekatplay Studio Tutorials. In this tutorial, we'll go ahead and start using Filter Forge on some practical project so we can look some of those options in real life, what they can do for us. So example, let's go ahead and I want to create a brick wall example texture. So we'll go ahead and type a brick. You can see I have some from my local library already preloaded here. And we can go over this library just to look on them. Again, it's taken maybe a little bit time, and how I said before, let's go to our website, to FilterForge, our website, and check there for the filters, because if you don't find something in your library at this case, very likely you will find something in your filter. So we'll go right here, type brick, and we'll go to search, and right here we have it, our you will notice we have a lot of items, 241. It's way more than I have in my collection. So obviously you can have a bigger selection. And for example, for the wall, when we start searching, I said, well, you know what? I like this broken mosaic, or maybe radial mosaic will work better than even bricks for me. Again, I'm looking at preset, and we'll go ahead open this. The current was in my library, so it's like quite a bit fast. We'll go preloaded default by double clicking. And next, what I'm going to do, I say, well, I'm going to create my own. So I want to create my own preset from this. I'll go click and says add preset. And the preset will be added from one I selected before. So right here, we'll go to settings and this time. And we have a tile colors. If you left click, it will open the color picker so we can modify the colors. And you can see how it's updating at lifetime. Okay, also you have your variation, high variations, color C to modify it slightly. All these options, how I said before, up to this line, this is all properties that provide for you by creator of the filter. And some of those options you can kind of see. Again, the descriptions is also provided by the author. Sometimes if you don't understand and using standard and professional edition, you can go in filter editor, and from that point you can see more what this does every preset. But in many cases I found out, like in this one, it's very descriptive and done very well, so it's easy to understand what each of them. And again, if you want it, you can anytime modify it, slightly readjust, and you can see how those will affecting us. Okay, also we have our global variations, and we'll just leave it like this, except I want to do the seamless styling for this texture. So let's go ahead and enable, and I don't want to use any randomizer at this point. Okay, so right here you can see we have a tile settings. We could reduce a little bit size if you want a little bit more kind of different in colors. The reason is why, if you look on the repetition, we'll have a repetition right here and these colors, so they will be repeating. You can see if you create larger walls. So for this, if you want, we can just slightly reduce size on a pixel, okay, which allowed, okay, create a smaller, and in this case we have a little bit more different, so we don't repeat those colors. Like another case, it was every other one will be repeating. On this case, we'll have every fourth one. But again, in this case, you maybe want to increase size of your tiling, depend. As usual, I do as minimum 1024 by 1024 resolution. But if I do the wall and I don't want repetition, I may increase size, and it's not necessarily need to be square. You can create, for example, we can go ahead and just make it wider. And you will notice we also have now warning pop-up about the problem with tiling if you're using unstandard expect ratio. but because I will using for the wall and I will have it controlled kind of tiling, so that will be okay with me. But again, you can notice right here, and this is a very good example, we have a point where the tiling will occur. So if you notice right at this point, and we have this extra overlap area. So in some cases you want to convert this case, let's go to new image, okay, and because we have it size, we'll just put it 200, so that will be multiplied. On that case we have it square, and you won't have it right now, you won't have it any warnings because it's will be tiled very well.